Hello friends, this is Groovy here for Yarcrypto.com, and today I want to talk about Bitcoin, and I have a few interesting things that I want to talk about with you guys that I'm seeing here on the charts. As you guys can see here, we have the BTC daily chart, and we had a kind of rejection time yesterday, and we just plummeted to the downside. But I want to talk about with you guys about a very interesting pattern that I'm seeing here. And actually, we have a lot of patterns that are forming right now, um, but they are all very confluent with each other. Um, so the first thing that I want to make here on this daily chart is our most obvious kind of retracement that we can make, so we can have a few reference points. So obviously we have our most confluent levels here. We're still trading in a range, so until that breaks, we have to work with this kind of space that we have. So between 30 and 40k. But okay, yeah, basically this is our range right now. And but something that I want to make here is this retracement right here, which is I think our most confluent retracement right now, which is this swing high at the 15th of June, and this swing low on the 22. So with this retracement, what we have here, we got rejected by the 50% line, kind of. So this range here from the previous daily candle, and we just plummeted to the downside. We had a sell-off, um, and then we have our 618 level up here that we got rejected from earlier uh, in last week. So now we are getting support, and we are kind of testing this 38.2 level on the Fib retracement as a support line. So if this daily candle closes like this, um, we can be pretty sure that we held this as support. But something very interesting that I want to talk about is this candlestick patterns that we are seeing um, on BTC, right? So if I just get rid of this retracement really quick, what I want to show you guys is basically something that we saw a few days ago, which is this kind of pattern right here. Point it out to you guys. This one. So if you look closely here, we have three bullish candles. So we have the first one over here, and then we have the second one, and then we have a third consecutive bullish candle. All right. And after those three candles, we have a fourth candle, which is a bearish candle right after those three bullish candles. So this is a kind of pattern, and this is called the three line strike. Um, Usually people use this on forex, but we can apply it as well on stocks and crypto as well. So this is basically the pattern. So it's three bullish candles followed by a kind of bearish candle that just engulfs all previous three. And this is the bullish three line strike. And as you guys can see from this example on the past here, we just sold off after this third candle here, and we held support right on the first one, on the close of the first one. And then we continue back up to the upside. But if you guys look in the current move that we have in the past 4 days, we have similar things happening here. So we have a series of bullish candles, three candles. So the first one is this one, and then we have another one here, and then the third one. And by the time we get to the third one, usually the lower time frames are pretty overbought, uh, because we have been going up, basically straight up, ever since the bottom here. And when the RSI is overbought, usually we see a sell-off right after that. And that's what we saw with this bearish candle here. So it's pretty much the same thing that's happening here. Three bullish candles followed by a huge bearish candle. So if we take the same principle that we took from this move here, we can assume that if the daily closes in this area similarly to the close of this first bullish candle here, then this support is going to hold, and we are going back to the upside in the following daily candles. Okay, so again, guys, this is only a possibility. It's not guaranteed that's going to happen, but if the past is any indication, then we should get something out of it. And if the daily closes like this as well, we have this retracement that I made on the beginning of the video. So this one, we are going to not only close in this previous close here, in this previous low, but we are also going to hold the 382 level on the daily time frame for the price. Okay, so this is the first thing that I wanted to talk about with you guys, so keep that in mind for the future. And the second thing is this kind of channel that people have been talking about lately, which can be drawn from like this point right here, this swing low, all the way up to like here. And then we have another line from this point to this point right here. If we actually go to the 4-hour time frame, you can see it a little bit better. So we can draw it from this point actually. And then we can do it like this. All right. So confluent with what I just talked about as well, we are allegedly in the bottom of the channel, right? Obviously, it depends on how you draw it, because you can draw it a lot of different ways. If you assume that this right here was a touch, and this was a fake out, then we're probably just broke the pattern. But I don't think this is really valid, because if you look at the selling volume, there's no volume whatsoever in the last couple days, basically. So if you look at the volume here, it's pretty low. And so we can assume that this one is a more kind of reasonable way to chart this. But keep that in mind, guys. We can do both things here. So if this is true, then it's confluent with what I just talked about on the daily time frame as well, with the 3-line strike pattern candlesticks and the fib level as well. So yeah, let's keep that in mind, guys, for the next moves. If we look at the daily here, this current sell-off that we have, it's also not having much volume. There's no volume at all actually in this move. So this is kind of contributing to the bullish possibility that we actually go back up from here. Okay, so what about the bearish situation? If we actually close below this kind of support from the channel, and we eventually close below this fib line as well on the daily time frame, then it's possible that we continue to sell off and potentially test the 31k 30k level once again. So that's going to be another big test for us. So this is the bearish scenario if it happens. So keep an eye on that as well, guys. Personally, I'm waiting for this resolution on the daily time frame so I can make any actions, so I can take any actions from that. But yeah, guys, this is basically what I wanted to talk about today. This daily candle close is gonna be very important for us for sure. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. If you wanna see more of our content, you can access yarcrypto.com. You can access yarcryptonews.com, our news site. We also have a Discord community where we talk all about crypto related stuff. So if you are interested in that, you can please consider checking it out. So yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching. This has been Groovy for yarcrypto.com, and bye bye.